4 or 3?
Day 3.
Okay, day 3. We're finishing up today.
Done the bending for the interior set of handles to complement the exterior handles, and now we're figuring out how we're going to raise them away from the door so that there's space for everybody's fingers to grab them. So we're just cutting lots of little stanchions and pins and figuring out our mechanical connections.
So Genevieve is working on getting all the small parts made for the handles and the spacers and all that. So we're going to work on, I'm going to weld up really quick the locking mechanism, the handle for the inside of the door. And so this is solid bronze, and we're going to melt it in my graphite. For those of you who haven't seen the previous video, check this one out, and that'll get you there. But we're going to do the handle, and I'm going to be melting in all of these bronze pieces into be able to form the new locking mechanism. It's going to melt in the bronze. Beautiful! I'm marking exactly where these will be welded. You finished this beautiful swirl, this beautiful bronze swirl, which hangs really lovely. All of the hardware on the handles so it can attach to the door with all of the delicately crafted, very small.
They look good.
Yeah, super shiny.
Yeah. So the technical part on this stuff is, so we're welding this very thin walled stainless to an outer shell coating of the copper, and then to the stainless steel rod on the inside. So there's a lot going on in here, and we want to keep that tube as clean as possible so that everything slides and fits together really well towards the end. So this is very exciting because this is some technical stuff here. Anything else?
Well, should we start with the inside handles or the outside handles?
You choose. You choose.
Well, the outside ones.
Okay, you choose. I'll do it either way. You pick.
Let's start with the easier ones.
Okay, these are easier. Those are probably easier, but
okay, then let's do the easier ones first.
Okay, all right.
For warm up.
So what exactly are you doing?
Centering the rod in the tube as perfectly as possible. The moment of truth.
What do you think?
I think it looks alive. The sander, it's glowing from inside of itself. It's so beautiful. I've never liked sanding more.
Yep, because the stainless will stay stainless.
Better, you
One thing that fascinates me is I ground this and polished this like 10 or more times during the process, but so I've got really used to what it looked like with a matte finish.
Yeah.
But with the sandpaper and the wax, it has totally different characteristics.
Yeah. Yeah. And the more, like if you used a brush versus the high polish, so your eye pulls to the high polish. Your eye goes to that, whatever's the highest polish, your eyeball will go there first.
Mm-hmm.
And then it travels around after that. So you can create people's eye patterns depending upon the amount of different polish designs. Isn't that cool?
That is
So these are our finished door handle sets. They have been slid together as they would through the holes in the door. And this is the right handle, the primary handle, a little key lock. And then this filigree is the gravity lock that will hold the door together on the inside. And then these are the left handles, which are skinnier and longer and kind of hug the copper ones on the right side. And they're just super elegant.
Oh yeah.
Like, look at how gorgeous that is laying. They look like manta rays or something. They're just really cool. So I'm super happy, and they look like $1 million.
That's so awesome. They're beautiful. Really beautiful. And so, if you haven't noticed that the doors themselves are curved. So this is not a typical square door situation. So it's an absolute custom design here.
Yeah, so the curves nest in each other. Let's see. Like that.
Super beautiful. Nice.
Thank you, Jay, for helping me make these
You're welcome.
and letting me participate. That was really cool.
Yes, well, it wasn't going to happen unless you did. And that was one of the things I say. I don't bring too many people into my shop to work with me, but because of where Genevieve come from and what she does, and it was a no-brainer. So that was an easy thing to do. So super cool. Okay, so the whole process from beginning to end, what was the easiest?
Well, the easiest was the polishing, which surprised me.
Okay.
But it was easy to just get in the groove with that, and that didn't become cumbersome.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
Yeah, I actually quite liked it.
What was the most difficult?
Probably feeling the curves
Yeah.
when we were bending them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you really challenged me to not be all analytical and get out measuring devices, but to just feel the curve. And so I learned a lot watching you do that. And it's when you put it into the vise, you would always put it in the same direction that worked with the arc of your body moving.
Yeah.
Instead of like perpendicular to the vise. And that was very interesting to me too.
Well, and we had to because of the curves. So in order to clamp, sometimes we had to clamp on the vise. This is the only straight part, you know, so you could grab it here, because if you put it in wider, it would straighten out what we had already curved. So that's part of the angle with that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can only take a little teeny clip to hold it. Otherwise, you jack up what you already did. Yeah, cool. Oops, sorry. Yes. Okay.
What was the hardest part for you?
Actually, I think everything went super smooth. Technically, the welds, particularly the last welds, were something. So those kind of welds a couple years ago would have put me in the closet rocking. but it's good. It's super exciting to see and feel the level of skill that I've grown to be able to do that, because you have so many different thicknesses and qualities and different materials that needed to come together for that. So that's a big deal and very exciting. Super fun. So that was really, really fun to do. But so that would probably be the most challenging, but I thought the whole process was very easy. It helps when you came with a clear vision. You know what you wanted, you were definite about it. So that's a wonderful thing. So yeah, I think it was super good. So I loved working with you. You're welcome in my shop anytime.
Thank you, Jen.
So good. All right, you guys, that's it for this one. And don't forget to do something fun, because that's the pathway of the divine, and do something different. Do something creative, because if you haven't done anything that's different, you're in your same old rut. So get out of your rut and have some fun. So Stargaard Art out. Mwah. Video. Which one are you gonna do? This one? That one's pretty fun. That one's cool. That one though, that one might be my favorite. This one's pretty fun too though. All right, you guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button.